boy. Come here, lay down. I need a buddy. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erin, and it's that time of the month. It's actually a little bit late, but you guys know I love to do my monthly wrap-ups of everything that I've made, created, crocheted, or even like resin crafted in like the last 4 weeks or so. So welcome to everything that I've crocheted and made in the month of March. Oh, and something new, if you guys would like to buy me an iced coffee and support me and my channel out, I would greatly appreciate it. I figured that in each and every video, I can go ahead and pick a comment or question that was left behind when you guys buy me a coffee and answer it here in the video for you guys. So my first iced coffee was actually bought by Sarah, and she got me 2 iced coffees. Thank you so much. She said, treat yourself, and girl, you know I am definitely going to do that after I record this video. So thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, but let's just go ahead and get started with today's video. So as you guys have probably already heard me talk about here on my channel, a few weeks back I did accidentally injure myself and I ended up having to get stitches, which did result in me not being able to create anything for about 2 weeks straight, which was actually a huge hindrance, not only to my work, but also like my mental health, because you guys know I love to just sit back, relax, and crochet, and that's definitely like my form of therapy. But thankfully I did get back to work in like the last few days, so I was able to finish up a few last minute projects. But let's just go ahead and jump into the very few things that I got to make in March. So starting off with actually the very first thing, you guys have seen me talk about this top that was in the making all of February. So back in February, I did do a huge pattern giveaway teamed up with Ribbler, where I got to make this super cute Madison Babydoll crochet top that was created by Share Crochets. And like I said, the pattern is over on Ribbler if you guys would like to purchase this. But last month I was only about halfway done with the top. So thankfully I did get to finish this bad boy up before I injured myself. And I think it looks so darn cute. This thing is actually very flattering on my body. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And honestly, I feel like my favorite thing about this top is all of this super cute girly frill hem here at the very bottom of the top. And in case you guys are wondering, I did choose to go with a severe crop style with this top. Hold up, I gotta put my hair up in this claw clip because I cannot stand to be fussed with my long hair anymore. I'm super over it, and you guys know I'm planning on getting a haircut very, very soon. But tell me, this short hair don't look super cute. I'm really excited to cut my hair. But back to the Babydoll top, I did choose to go with a more cropped version of the pattern because you guys know I'm a very short girl. So if I make tops that are like super long, they don't really look too correct on my body. It kind of looks a little bit too oversized on me. So when I was following this pattern, I believe I stopped at about row 10 or 11 of the body section, which does give me this super gorgeous like cropped moment. And as you guys can see, it hits me like just at the perfect length at my belly button. And just look at all this super gorgeous like lacy frill hem that this top has. I love that it flares out and it's not too form-fitting, but at the same time, this little like brassiere section here does kind of like cup in and like suck in your ladies, so it's very flattering on. And in case you guys are wondering, the yarn that I used to make this top is the Karen Simply Soft, I believe in White Sage or something like that. I will leave the name of this yarn here on the screen so you guys can check it out if you would like it, but I do have a link for this yarn down below in case you guys would like to purchase it for yourself. But here is this cutie super up close, and I love this little tied part here in the center of the top. Like I said, it really just helps to like tighten up and snuggle your ladies in so they're not gonna go anywhere. And of course, I do have 2 little straps to help me keep the ladies up and about so they're looking nice and perky. But this is what that lacy hem looks like up close. And can you guys see like these front post stitches? It just adds so much texture to the top. It looks so gorgeous, and I'm really impressed with how she created this pattern. So thank you again to Ribbler and Share for letting me use your pattern and create something so stunning and flattering. I love this top, and it's perfect in time for spring because you guys know it's already heating up. So this is item number 1 that I completed in the month of March. And in case you guys are curious on how I made this top, I did make an entire pattern testing video here on my channel. So if you guys want to go check it out, I will link it here or here somewhere, and you guys can watch my super fun video. So let's just go ahead and set her to the side because the next project that I got done in the month of March is my super cute herringbone pillow. And if you guys haven't made a crochet pillow for yourself, you seriously need to go do it now. If you don't even want to follow my tutorial, you don't have to. I feel like just having a handcrafted homemade pillow using crochet is such a statement piece in your home. Like, look at all the texture that this stitch provides. It's so gorgeous. But honestly, this pillow is so squishy and super soft on my skin. Jordan and I use this pillow literally every single night on our bed. It's actually replaced my usual sleeping pillow at night. It's that comfortable, but I'm not too sure, honestly, of the yarn that I used to make this pillow. I want to say that it's very comparable to like the Bernat blanket yarn, but to be honest with you, making crochet home goods was honestly one of the best decisions that I ever made for myself. I just love being able to like deck out my home with all of these handmade goodies. And honestly, who doesn't want a pillow like this in their home? So if you guys are interested in making a crochet pillow for yourself, then I will also link the video tutorial for that somewhere up here. But this was super quick and easy to make. I believe I used some type of yarn that was like a number 5 or number 6 weighted yarn. So it's very thick and chunky, super bulky. If you guys can like see the stitches of the yarn here, it's pretty dense and thick, but it's super soft. It kind of reminds me of like a chenille yarn, but super chunky, so it works up very, very fast. And honestly, the technique with making this pillow was just to make 2 matching square panels, and then I whip stitched all 3 edges of the pillow together to sew it shut. And then all I had left at the very end was I decided to add my own zipper because I'm a messy type of person. I'm a messy eater. So in case I spill anything or get anything on the pillow and I need to wash the cover, I can just unzip my little pillowcase right here and take out my pillow insert so that I don't need to actually wash this. And I can just wash the pillowcase and then throw it back on. And just look at this for a second, okay? And now my pillow is completely shut and it looks pretty seamless. So I love this thing, very comfortable. And like I said, if you guys want to make a pillow out of crochet, just make sure that you're choosing a yarn that's really comfortable on your skin. You don't want it to scratch you in any way or irritate your skin. So make sure you're choosing like a skin sensitive type of yarn. But this was really easy to make also because it was just a 12" by 12" pillow insert, and I also got all of that off of Amazon. So I will leave the links to everything that I used down below in case you guys want to recreate this for yourself. But my favorite part about this pillow is this herringbone stitch, and I kind of want to rename this stitch to like the fishtail stitch because it definitely reminds me of a fishtail braid. Tell me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna rename this the fishtail stitch. Super cute, super easy, and very comfortable. So this is item number 2 that we created in the month of April. No. And here at this point in February is where I was no longer able to do any type of work. I couldn't crochet, I couldn't knit anything, and especially I couldn't resin craft, and that frickin' killed me. But thankfully it has been about 2.5 weeks now at this point, so I am back to work. But now it's essentially the month of April, so thankfully now that it's been a few weeks and my hand has had some time to heal, I am straight back to work. I'm working on new crochet with me's, new crochet tutorials, and of course I am resin crafting again. And honestly, over the last few weeks I had a lot of downtime to work on my own personal mental health, which is honestly a huge blessing. I definitely needed a break from the work to just take some me time and self-improvement time. So I want to take a moment and thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. And of course, if you guys are a longtime returners here to my channel, then you've heard me rave about Skillshare and all of the classes that they have to offer. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for creatives like you and me, where you guys can access your creativity and get started with new projects today. Not only do they have a ton of classes on business, management, and marketing, but they also provide a ton of classes based around plant care, self-care, home improvement, baking, sewing, and even bullet journaling and meditation. I really wanted to start focusing more on getting back into journaling and meditating, which is why I've been watching a class by Britton D titled Manifesting Your Dream Life Through Journaling. And I feel like it's really important to ground yourself and remind yourself of the things that you're extremely grateful for. So I really like this section on gratitude journaling and also how to draw out the life that you want and the steps that you're going to take to get there. So of course, like always, the first 1,000 people to click my link down below or use my coupon code itserinbchannel will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you guys can start accessing your creativity and pick up a new hobby today. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So with only a few days left in the month of March, I was able to whip up and finish the last few projects. So this next one, I'm not really going to show you guys too much of it because I am finishing up this video right now and I'm really excited for you guys to see the project that I was working on. This is going to be a crochet with me. And yes, I am going to blur this out because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but this was a top that I was working on. And to go along with that top, I did also crochet a matching mini skirt. Again, I'm gonna blur it out because you guys are gonna see that project very, very soon. But to give you guys a quick little hint on the project that I was working on, I did choose to recreate and crochet a celebrity's outfit from scratch. And the trick with this outfit was I made the entire thing under $30. And of course, if you guys have scrap yarn, you could essentially make this project for free using only scrap yarn. So that's gonna be a fun little project that I can't wait to drop for you guys coming very, very soon. I think I'm gonna release that video in the next week. So keep you guys' eyes peeled. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And Jordan and I just took some product shots. We shot the little clip video and I have to say, it looks pretty spot on. We're almost there. So I'm proud of myself for getting out of my comfort zone and trying to recreate these really expensive fashionista outfits for a very affordable price. So to go ahead and wrap up the last bit of this video, because I was able to finish up some crochet hooks before the end of March, I am super excited to announce that I'm going to be releasing a new spring collection on my website. So I whipped up 3 new crochet hook resin designs and I just really quickly wanted to show them off. I'm really proud of my work. So the first set that I was able to craft and create for my new collection, this is going to be called the Under the Sea resin set. And I think these look so darling. I really wanted to make use of like more green and blue colors with my resin hooks because last time everything was pretty much pink and purple and white holographic. So this is a green and blue holographic mermaid set. I love the colors in this, and if you guys can see super up close, there are a bunch of seashells and holographic clams, and some of these even have really colorful pearls inside and even some mermaid tails. So this is the Under the Sea resin hook set, soon to drop on my website, I believe on April 8th at 8 a.m. PST. And I think this video might go live after my website launches. So in case you guys have missed the drop, of course, I will be restocking the most popular sets, but this is the first one. The next set in my spring collection drop is this Beachin set. So it's very similar to my Under the Sea set, except it has more of a pinky lavender holographic. And I've added a lot more of these like white pearls inside of them, but very similar. They also have these mermaid tails and clams and holographic glitters. So stunning. I'm so happy with how these turned out. And the last and final set in my spring drop collection, this is actually titled the Spring Set. So here they are, super cute. I decided to go with a lot more of a floral, springy type of palette. It's a lot more of like pastel shades. My battery just died on me, so it's telling me it's time to wrap up this video. Of course, I will be restocking my floral set. Y'all went crazy for the florals, so I have this new colorway with a lot more greens and blue flowers inside of them. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching and supporting my channel. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to check out Skillshare to get your 1-month free trial. I'm trying to hook y'all up and give you the deals. I love y'all. Stay safe and I'll be talking to you very, very soon. Bye.